The Supreme Court's outrageous immunity decision continues to create delay and dysfunction. Judge Tanya Chutkan yesterday approving a request from special counsel Jack Smith for a brief delay as Smith prepares for the next steps in the D.C. election interference case against the twice impeached, four-time indicted, convicted for 34 felonies, found liable for sexual abuse and defamation, one-term ex-president Donald Trump. The new deadline for Smith is August 30th, with a status conference now set for September 6th. While it may be frustrating for all of us to watch Trump continue to evade some accountability, my next guest is encouraging patience. She writes, quote, "This case isn't going to trial before the election, and getting it right matters more than going fast." Joining me now, Joyce Vance, former U.S. Attorney in Alabama, MSNBC legal analyst, and a co-host of the hashtag Sisters in Law podcast. Joyce, my friend, you and I talk a lot offline about the Trump cases. And one thing you and I have been talking about is this request by Jack Smith for more time. And obviously it was going to get granted. It was unopposed by Trump, obviously. But you and I have talked about the meaning of why Jack Smith would need more time. I wanted to have your thoughts on this because I am not the sky is falling chicken little about this. I think it's critical for Smith to get it right his first time at bat.
So that's absolutely the case here. And the reason is this case will go back on appeal before there's a trial. The Supreme Court has said, and rightly so, that the point of having immunity is that you shouldn't have to go to trial in violation of that immunity. So the Supreme Court, or at least the appellate courts, will double check anything that Judge Chutkan does here before it moves on. Jack Smith has his own obligations. Under DOJ rules, he's obligated to consult with a number of different components and to have everyone sign off on his final strategy. That's a really cumbersome part of being at the Justice Department. He's subject to the same rules that I had to live with as a U.S. attorney. This is the same for a special counsel. It can be frustratingly slow, but when you've had some of the smartest legal minds in the country looking at your strategy, chewing on the decisions that he makes about how to handle his case after this really devastating Supreme Court decision, he will come out on the other end with a great strategy that's anticipated all of the potential problems and tee up the government's case to move forward.
Yeah, and Joyce, and that's something that I had actually posted on social myself. This idea that Jack Smith is gaming out all the different permutations of what could happen if he took this particular position versus maybe this one, maybe there's versus like another one. And the idea is the ramifications of this immunity ruling does not just affect one job called special counsel. The ramification of this immunity ruling actually implicates other positions and roles at the DOJ. So that's why there is some measure of buy-in from other divisions at DOJ and why it does take some time to make sure that if Smith pushes forward a definitive position on these issues, that it's going to survive, hopefully, appeals.
That's exactly right. Here's a really great example. The fourth count in Smith's indictment involves a statute that the Civil Rights Division uses routinely, a criminal denial of civil rights law. They will want to make sure that the positions that Smith takes in his case don't do anything to impair the ability of the Civil Rights Division to prosecute other crimes. So you really do have to do this high-level coordination. And hanging over everything here is this terrible Supreme Court decision. And the Solicitor General will undoubtedly want to give the court the opportunity to walk it back a little bit on their second outing with it, perhaps to narrow the scope of the core conduct that gets immunity, to expand this middle bucket of conduct that's presumptively immune, but where the government can overcome that immunity. So there is a lot of legal strategy that has to go into this before Smith walks back into court and takes these positions.